trying to call me and having the, community or the communication and so forth. One thing I want to say about that is after the meeting the other night on the 22nd, Ms. Ziegler did call me and she left a message, and it was about, I don't know, it was probably 20 minutes after the meeting. And I'll be honest, I was not ready to talk to anybody. And I just wasn't. I know she understands that. But later on, I did call and I just left her a message. If it was an emergency or if it was something with the school system, let me know. But if it's about this, the firing piece, no, I don't want to talk about that. And here's why. Because on the other night, the other day when we had on the 22nd, which came out of nowhere, it's really confusing to me, this whole thing. I'm working as superintendent, everything's good. I'm hearing some things that the new board might want to do this, that, the other. Okay, whatever. It's on social media. Okay, but then to sit there and all of a sudden it's a 4-1 vote to talk about firing me, and I'm like, okay, okay. So then I'm totally confused about that. We're going into Thanksgiving. Well, the board attorney calls me, and I'm just being factual. Board attorney calls me, says, hey, the school board wants to know if you want to talk about a separation agreement, of building some sort of separation agreement. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. That's not what I want to do. And he was like, well, look, I think you should get your own counsel and think about it, because we don't want a big firestorm on the 29th or the December 2nd. And it's like, okay, I don't want a big firestorm either, but let me talk to my counsel. I'll get an attorney like you're saying. And so I did, and I got my attorney, and then my attorney talked with the school board attorney over the next 6 days, all through Thanksgiving. Is just horrendous doing all that, okay? And then here I am paying an attorney for 6 days. I don't even know what that's going to cost me to get this done. Negotiations are going on. Then I was like, hey, can they even do that? Because, it's not in the sunshine. I know everybody says I violate sunshine law, and I said I did. I'm not saying I didn't. I said I did because I honestly did not know that I was supposed to. But I said, that's a sunshine law. The board's going to get in trouble or something like that. Is this something that we should do? And then my attorney and their attorney talked, said, oh gosh, yeah, that's not something that we want to happen. And so it was okay. Well, if when before that it was, if we sign this, then we won't have to have the meeting in the big, firestorm. And then it became, well, if you sign this, then we'll have the meeting, but then you don't come. And then I'm like, well, I don't want to do that. So then it became, hey, you know what? We can't do this. It could be a violation. We're going to have it. Asplen can show up and all that. So then that happens tonight right now. And happy anniversary to my wife, because tonight is our anniversary, by the way. So time the time that it took during vacation of Thanksgiving, all the kids are there and everything, trying to work through that. The money it's going to cost me, I don't even know how much for my attorney, because I know he's really, really expensive. No, I'm just kidding. Great guy, great attorney. And then the stress and all of that. There's something that's, if this is even going to think about moving forward, which I know it's not now, but if it was, one thing that's in the paper from our board, is faith and trust is important. We're looking at going a different direction. I mean, it's not like they didn't know. They all knew. Everybody knew. Nobody called me. Nobody talked to me. Nobody told me any plans. I even asked, what are the plans? What's the plan? Just let me know. I don't even care what the plan is. We'll move it forward, or if you want to fire, or whatever you're going to do. At least we'll know, and we can keep the school system running. We got to get the politics out of the school system. And I'm telling you right now, whether I'm here or not, and I've said this before, which I probably won't be now, but if I'm not here and someone else comes in, you have to get the politics out of this school district. You have to.